What's up, guys? Nostalgio here, back with another market watch, and today we're going to be looking at a lot of buyouts. A couple new archetype things have kind of been leaked, and announcements have come out for a bunch of new archetypes. Like we have Vendred, we have Dark World Structure Deck coming, we have Mathmech new card. So a lot of interesting buyouts and a lot of weird things that we're going to be looking at today. We also have some top end cards and some really interesting cool things, and we have the Despia stuff, kind of where that stuff's at right now. So that's going to be today's episode. So before we get into it, thanks so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and don't forget I have a TCG Player affiliate link in the description down below. Costs you no extra. You just click on it, shop, check out, and it directly supports the channel. So anyway, let's get into it. Also, today, for subscribers only of the TCG Player subscription service, the paid monthly thing, there's a 10% bonus bucks on all products. So, just something to keep in mind. If you do have that and you didn't see about that, go check that out. Click on my link. You still get the buyback, and you also get all that. It's cool. Anyway, long-winded intro out of the way. Let's get into this. So we have Vendred Slayer today. This is the first one in our buyout stuff. Sales of about $2, throughout history, recent history. A lot of buys from that 4/12, so 3-4 days ago, but now is sitting around like $4 sales. We see here is one $5 sale. I keep doing that. One $5 sale, but it's really still just all the $2 sales, and the repopulation is huge. A lot of $5-6 listings, but they do go all the way down to like a 2 or 3, and then some 4s. So we've seen it. This is a realistic repopulation. Get these cards at like 3 to 4. Don't go spending $8 on cards like this. That's what I saw the fake listings the other day when this first got bought out. I saw like an $18 listing and then a $12 listing. I was like, Vendreds. I remember when this came out in Duel Links, it was cool. That was cool. But yeah, moving on. So that's the only thing that I saw in the Vendred archetype that really got bought out. It's just like the only foil from like OTS pack. Everything else is still very tame. So if you are interested in this archetype, definitely now is a good time to get it. All high rare, they're almost all foil, so you just get it all foil. Don't spend too much, but I think it's a good time to pick this stuff up probably. Next we have some Mathmech stuff. First off, we do have edition. So this is a super rare. It was short printed, is what I've heard. I don't know if how true that is, but it's been a $6-7 card for a while now. It's 15 to 20. With light plays sitting here around 14, 15, 16. For the first near mid, first dead, 16. So this is pretty high, but I don't know if it's gonna go down. If we do get the Mathmech support like in a normal set, in a core set, this could definitely get a reprint. So that could definitely happen. But if it doesn't, then this I think this is a realistic price point for the most part. I mean, it's not really like a super playable archetype. It's not very good right now, but it's Cyberse. It has a lot of support, and there's new support coming. So maybe it's a good time to get this stuff. I'd probably hold off. But like if it does get the reprint, it would suck. But if it doesn't get a reprint, like this is a realistic price point, I think. Then the next stuff we have is the Prime Mathmech, the big Mathmech guys, the secret rare, Xyzes. So we saw buyouts. When did this occur? Was this okay? So it was really, oh yikes. A week ago? Oh geez, a week ago. All these 23 sales. So yeah, sucks this to have bought. Oh my goodness, 45. Oh, it sucks. That sucks for you guys. But yeah, this card's like 15. Realistically, it was happening at the beginning of this month, so about 2 weeks ago, when it started to spike from its $8 to $9 price point to now 20, to now 16. So it's really pitted down, but it's been about 2 weeks. So we do see quite the fallout from these cards. We did see. I mean, that was expensive at one point, but then it was pretty tame, 10, 20, all the way down to like 10 till this month. And then once this month hit, boom, back double back up to 30. It was like 40. This was another card that I saw. Yeah. Like as we see here, sales, out the wazoo at like 30, 40, a lot of 36, couple 20s, get them while they're 20s, I guess. If you can get good deals on this stuff, but 27 on these is pretty high. And I think it comes Dimension Force. Like I'm pretty sure we get new support really soon, so maybe this isn't a bad time to get this stuff. But if it gets reprinted, that would really suck. But yeah, we have that guy. That was, oh, I guess that's the same guy. Okay, and then we have Laplacian. Yeah, which is around like 22. So, you know, all of them are around 20 to 30. They were like 10. So, you know, you're definitely spending about double now for these cards if you want to get into your Mathmech cards. But if, you know, the reprint happens, or if they don't get reprinted and they're actually good, these cards could definitely go up from this price point, because we've seen it already, you know, have sales at above that, like in the 30, 40 range. This is the wrong card. We're talking about the other guy, Albert Mann. We saw a lot of sales history at 30 to 40 price, like a lot of them. So we could definitely see that happen again. So when it's 27, maybe it's not the worst pickup in the world, but reprint would spell disaster for that. So yeah, that's Mathman stuff. Now next, I wanted to talk about a couple of higher end buyouts. Not really like super higher end, but so here's Ghostbell, and Ghostbell is its own whole thing that we're going to talk about here in just a moment. But I wanted to look at Secret first, because this just got completely, you know, taken off the face of TCG Player. We have near mid first edition sales around 90. One low LP first, it's 60, 75. All the first eds are actually selling around 75, 80, 90. You know, all of them are gone now. Branded in red, of course, or branded fusion rather, stops this. So we see a lot of the first edition sales around like 50, 60, 70 just a week ago, and now they're pretty much gone. There's not even sales history now of like the last couple days. This is foreign. Italian LP first 125 set. That's the only first edition sales we have in the last couple days. Or actually 13 was 2 days ago for $75 LPs. But now, as we see looking at the listings of first ed, we have one damaged, if you want to be the brave soul to buy that. But then we have 150 and then 200 and 200 again. So, you know, I wouldn't say to just go buy this 150 set, because that's a lot of money, $450 for a set of Ghost Bells, and then you have tax and everything. That's like a lot of money, so I wouldn't say to just go buy these here. But the unlims are still like fairly affordable. You know, let's go away. Photos, listings. Oh wait. Is it actually only that? Oh goodness gracious. Okay, so we have a bunch of fake ones like Starlight, like Korean Starlights and stuff. Those don't matter. Really, these are the only ones we're looking at. We have Light Play Unlimited 43, two of them, and then next is 80 and then 80. This might not be a bad buy. I'm not gonna buy that, so I'm gonna let that go. That'll go for the first person that wants that, if they want it. But we see a bunch of near mint unlimited sales, and a bunch of them at 70. Near mint, unlim sales, LP 43. Oh, that person has a set and somebody bought just one. Okay, fair enough. Got him. But yeah, a lot of like near mint or unlimited sales around that $50-$60 price range. Just completely gone in quantities. So maybe this is not a bad buy, these two. And then we also have 80 and 80 next. So out of real listings here without photos, 7 here, 1 damage first, and then 2 near mint listings at 200 plus. So, I mean, Ghost Bell Secret, it's practically gone. So, you know, that's cool. And then regular Ghost Bells, 7, 5, 7, 5. Cheapest copy is $5. Your Dude Ultra Rares are $5. Ghost Bell. Hey, Ghost Bell. This card's really good. It stops branded fusion, which is like the new hotness. So it makes sense that, you know, the quantities are disappearing. We saw this with Ghost Ogre last format. We see it with Ghost Bell this format. Ghost Girls are good things to hold on to, guys. If these cards are $1, $2, which they all have been, except like Ash, they all have been $, $2. Ghost Bells and Ghost Ogres really is what I'm talking about here. They were amazing penny stocks. Now they're at $5 a pop, $6, $7, $8. So that's really cool. So next we have Dark Starlight. This is a high end. This is our first high ender. I mean, other than I guess the Ghost Bell. But yeah, this card is really cool. So it's been very, very strong recently. It's been very, very strong ever since it came out. It came out. It was like $200, right? It was like $200. Now and then it was sitting at like $250, $260 for a little while. Where's like the lowest it was? The youngest it was like $230 so far that I'm seeing. $280, $250. Okay, we're getting pretty deep down here, but yeah, it was a $200 card. Look at the sales. I'm not lying to you. It was $200, $210, $200. It was $200. Now we are seeing current days, $415. These are sales of today. 3 sales today. 300, 375, and 300. Wow, these 300s were deals, guys, because this card, yeah, there's not very many $300 listings. So $300 were nice. But now it's 370, and it's back up to this 370 price point, which we have seen it not. We haven't seen it go to this yet. I mean, I guess like when it first came out, it was around that price, but now it's back to that, even higher now at 375. We see a lot of sales at 370s, a lot of 370 sales. This is a $375 card now. Like, it is a hard 375. That's really cool. You know, a lot of people, you had your opportunity, guys. This is not going to go much higher for a while. We have a pretty high population now of it, 18 listings. I mean, it's not too insane of a listings because there were 3 sales today, and there's been, I don't know, 20 sales probably at over 300. This is like a realistic price point, and then it moves up really fast, almost gone. Next is 500, like really close. 10 sales before then. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying buy it right now because, you know, it just like went up a lot. It just went up $100 like over the course of this week. But this could be 500. Like, this could definitely be 500. It's the most playable of the Charmers, and the Charmers Starlight is like the most collectible Starlight stuff, other than maybe like waifus like IP and Appaloosa. But like, you know, this stuff's big. So yeah, this is a really cool one. Next, we have Swap Frog. This is a really interesting thing. So we've seen the level 2 hype. You know, everybody has seen the Sprite deck. It's really cool. Spamming out level 2s, but also we got a generic Link 2 for level 2s. Level 2 generic, right? It's not really generic, but it's 2 level 2s, and then it reborns 2 level 2s from your grave. So Frogs have something here, get a new tool to play with, which is always really cool. Swap Frog is once again gone. It was kind of like piddling out, right? So it like sat around 200. It sat like really low for a little while, and then it sat around 200, and then it kind of just like went down from there, like, right? Because a lot of repopulation, a lot of people were selling theirs at 200. We see a lot of 160, 170 listings, 150s, 160, 170s, a whole bunch of them. And then we have today 180. For Spanish, we have yesterday 160, 160, 160. Now we have very, very few listings. We have 190 here. We have a 190, a 207, and then quick jump. So a playset here at 200, and then a quick fat jump to 270 for another playset, and then another none. Yeah, there's one more at 280. So yeah, I mean, like, you're you know, and then you have a couple foreigns. You have a playset at 250 for Germans. You have another one. I guess this is just a normal one. They just added a picture for some reason. So yeah, I mean, overall, these are Spanish and Italian. So you have 4 foreign ones, and you have like 7 non-foreign, like English ones, and you have 3 copies at 200, and then they're instantly 270, and then instantly 280, and then instantly gone. So, you know, this is definitely a card that could sit at like a ridiculous price. Like, it could sit at like 300-400. We've seen it happen with like things like Maxi and stuff. This is a lot less of a thing than like Maxi, but we've seen it with like Strike, like not that frequently, other than like hand traps and stuff. But Swap Frog has that niche of where it's playable in a lot of past formats. Every format where like Frog is like playable, we see Edison format reaching like really heights of playability that we have never seen. We're seeing Substitute buyout. We're seeing things like high-end Edison go away. We're seeing Tengu plants back in the format, and Frogs are really good in that format with like Formula Synchron and stuff, and Ronin Toten. We just have a lot of really, really good things for Frogs, and then level 2 Frogs, or level 2 support on the horizon to make Frogs see playability in current Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. I think it's a good time for Frogs. Now, I'm not saying go buy these for 200, but if you do use my affiliate link. But yeah, these cards, $200 is really expensive when you take, you know, you factor in your opportunity cost. You could have bought this card for $150 last week. You could have bought it for $200 earlier this week. When these 200s are gone, they're $280. You don't really want to spend $300 on these Swap Frogs. I get it. But $200, maybe. You find some Facebook deals, you can get them for that $150 price, maybe, right? Not the worst idea in the world. Swap Frog could go higher. It could just settle again. But if it's playable in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, I think this will probably be gone. So, you know, but 200 is an insane second ticket. Like, I don't know. I'm not telling you to go buy these cards. But it's cool. Next, we have another new support buyout here, Predator Practice. This card sat around that $8 to $10 mark for a really long time. Recently got bought out because of the new the branded stuff. People are liking the branded fusion Predaplant stuff. Makes sense, right? You know, you guys do what you do. But we have a lot of sales here at that $8 to $10 mark about a month ago. And then when you factor in, what am I saying? When you look at the early of this month is 14, 15, 13, stuff like that. 15 all the way up through, really we're seeing this is like a natural price hike. It was probably a buyout actually. But yeah, all the way up to like $20 sales and so on and so forth. Now we have even like $30 sales, 32, 33. I saw a 35 somewhere. There was a 35 mixed up in here somewhere. But nowadays we're seeing a lot of 26, 25, 20, 27, 23, all that kind of stuff. But we saw $10 for a long time last month. Now 24, lowest listing. 21 if you want to go with no sales, if you want. But $24 first verified and you're mid first. 24, 25, 25. So if you're looking to play the Predaplant stuff with the branded, you can. But now you're going to need Predator Practice. It's expensive. This card's really good. It's like one of the main cards. Special summon a guy from your hand and then search one. It's really, really good. But $30 now. $25. It's pretty expensive to play the, probably not best variant of the deck. But hey, Predaplant is really good in it, though, I hear. I haven't actually tested it myself or, like, even seen it. But I hear it's pretty good. And obviously, this buyout with, like, a lot of relevant sales proves it a little. Okay, next we got the boring stuff, and we're going to go through this pretty fast because it's stuff that we see on every single Market Watch, I'm sure. Every single Market Watch covers this every single video. It's been a lot these last 2 weeks of Despia stuff. So we're going to go through it fairly fast. We have Coritis here. This guy is sitting around that $15 mark. It was $3, $4 forever. You missed it. Now it's 20. You guys get it. You guys get it. Now it's 15. Everybody's got their copies of this guy now. You play 1 or 2 probably in the deck, I think. Probably 2, right? It was 2 before Destruction Deck. I don't know the best builds right now. I think it's still a lot up in the air. But yeah, Coritis, $15 makes sense. We have Branded Opening here. Actually, this one I want to talk about in a moment. I'm going to group that with the other ones. We're going to talk about Dramaturge next. This is another card at Dodge, the reprint, I believe. I might be wrong with that one, but it was $4 or $5 for a good while. Now is like $12, $13. There was a lot of sales history on that $19 mark as well. This card was like a $20. It has a lot of $20 sales. But yeah, this is another one that is with like the Coritis where they're kind of cooling down now. Most people that want to play it has this card now. So that, it hit the 10, then it went to 20, and now it's back down to 15. And it's kind of just simmering there. But we have YCSs, we have regionals upcoming. We see a lot of branded Despia stuff in the headlights, just winning everything. Stuff could go back up, but keep in mind, this is definitely potentially reprinted in Ghost from the Past. It could be just Albert, but it could be the whole deck as well. And that's why I wanted to talk about Branded Opening last, because we're going to add a point there. Next, we want to talk about Aluber. So Aluber, we all saw it. It was sitting at 60, 70 for a good month or two before this, and then it went all the way up to 150. And, sorry guys that bought it at 150, but now it's really settling. We saw it settle at like $80 for a week. Now we're seeing it settling back all the way up here at 120. We don't have people, we have a lot of people that don't want to wait, right? We don't want to wait for Ghost from the Past. I have a regional this weekend. I have a regional next weekend. I don't want to wait until Ghost from the Past for this card to be playable in my deck. So people are buying them at 100, 115. Now the lowest listings here are 115, and they're pretty few. And they go up pretty quickly to 120 and then to 130 and then to 140. And this card will definitely go down when the Ghost from the Past comes out, but this is still going to be secret. It's going to be max rarity. It'll probably be in the tins. It might dodge because it was in Ghost from the Past, like, Droplets was in Brawl, so dodged. We could see that again for sure, but we could also just see another reprint in August, making this just go down, down, down. This would be another Ultra like the Ghost from the Past. But we do see a lot of sales here. Sales history from today, so many sales today. They were at 100, so many. Now they're at 115, and people are buying them sets of them at 115. So this 115 price is here to stay. It's 115. It'll goes to 120 very, very quick. At the end of the day, now if you bought these for 150 and didn't panic sell, it's not the worst, right? Because like you take a little bit of a loss, but just like win your locals, just clean up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's Albert. So that is most of the Despia stuff. Now, I wanted to talk about opening because this card is really interesting right now. So this card is sitting around like 10, 12. First listing is 1150. But we see 23 listings, right? Now, here's where it becomes interesting. 23 listings, it's not a lot of listings. And there's only a couple people with like a high amount. Now there is a couple people with a high amount here, multiple people with 37 and 40. But this card could go up more, for sure. You know, it sees 20 on page 3. There's 70 listed on the first page, 80 listed on the first page because these guys have 37. But if this card dodges, all I gotta say, if this card dodges the Ghost from the Past reprint, this is a $20 card. This is a $30 card. This could definitely go up a lot. Like a lot. But people are hesitant right now because Ghost from the Past could have the whole deck in there, right? We could have all this stuff. We could have openings. We could have branded openings in there. They might not be in there. If they are in there, okay, cool. These will be $5, whatever, $3, right? If it isn't in there, could be $20, $30. It's a up in the air thing. I'm not saying go buy 1 million and gamble it. I'm not saying to sell your copies because it'll be in the reprint. I'm just saying this is a card that we don't know right now. So this is a really interesting one. Honestly, same with all the other stuff, because they'll go down equally, right? Like they'll all go down. Everything will go down if it's in Ghost from the Past. I don't know. Aliber might be the only one. The whole deck might be in there. It's just sketchy, and I don't have the words to tell you. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't have the in with Konami. You know, my uncle doesn't work at Konami. He works at Game Freak, so I don't know. But yeah, next we have Dark World stuff. Okay, hold on. We're gonna talk one more point is Guardian Chimera. I'm just gonna say this real quick. This card, you know, I said to hey, go get these when they were 18s. Nobody listened. This card went up to 30, and I said, hey, this could go up still. Everybody listened. And that's why they went from that 18 price to 30 to 40 to 50, and now they're at 50 and have one. The first lowest listing is 55 with 13. It's just, or the first verified at is 55. It's just crazy, right? This card is just going up. It's just going up. It's 50. It's 60. It's 70 the next week. It's crazy. This card it's in Battle of Chaos. It's not going to be in the tins this year. This card feasibly will not be getting a reprint until next year's tins. This means that this card probably is not going to get a reprint for like a year and a half. This is one of the safer cards. This is one of those cards that feels really safe right now. But with that being said, that's why it's going up and up and up and up and up, and that's why it's $50, $60. I really wish you guys would have gotten a copy at 18. I wish I would have gotten a copy at 18. I wish I would have gotten a copy at 30. But like that's just what it is, right? This card is just going up. That's just where it is. Anyway, that is it for all the Despia, all the boring stuff. Let's get into some cool stuff. Yeah, Dark World. Everybody wants to see the Dark World stuff. Everybody likes Dark World. So these are going to be the last things we're going to be talking about is ultra rare dark, ultimate rare Dark World stuff and snows. That's what we're going to be looking at. Those are the last things. So first off, I mean, you know, one page. You know what I mean? Like I know you know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Dark World Dealings Ultimate Rare is a really interesting one. This is a really cool thing. We got a damaged, we got a heavily played on limb, we got a damaged first ed. That's it, guys. And then we got some foreign ones, and then a near mint unlimited Ultimate Rare at 88. No firsties. You just don't got them. Realistic ones. You have a mod play first ed French at $80. You have a heavily played, you have a damage, buy these if you want, guys, but I don't know, man. Damage just hits my ear really badly. Damage just it just ain't it. But yeah, if you guys got these, if you have some near mint, you have some LP first ed Dark World Dealings, I know they've already been expensive. I know they've been expensive for a long time. Near mint first edition sales at $200 these last couple days, and that's as real as it gets. Near mint firsties sitting at $130, $140. Yeah, $200. People are buying them. They know this card is going to go up. We have a structure deck on the horizon now. It's a real thing, boys. We got Dark World structure deck V2. Really excited for it. Dark Worlds is I like Dark Worlds a lot. I have a full not max rarity deck. I don't have alties, but it is all foil, all like legendary collection foil and stuff. So that's always good. But you know, you still got all the alties. So the other alti that we wanted to talk about, not Dark World Dealings, is Brow. So this is the only other alti that's really playable. I mean, looking at the list, like Gold, Rainbow, Lanthium, Silva, Brawn, all of these cards aren't really playable. Really at all. Is this card playable? I don't think it's playable. No, none of these cards are playable. So like, it's only really Dark World Dealings and Brow, but both those cards are very playable. in its vicinity. Let's look at the listings first off. So we filter first edition. We have damage 18, heavily played 37, mod play 46, and then near mint first edition 150 for a playset. So that's like I'm not gonna lie, that's like tempting, right? Maybe not to me per se, but that's definitely a 3. They have 3. So it's realistic, right? I'm not saying go buy that, but if you do buy it, go use my link. But yeah, this is kind of crazy, right? But then when we look at the sales, is it really that good of a deal? We have LP first sold at 60. We have LP first sold at 60s. Near mint first at 80. We have a near mint first at 90 or 100. We have an MP first at 22. I wish I bought that one. LP first at 35s. I wish I bought those ones. Like all that stuff. Is the 150 really that tempting? You got to think about where it was yesterday, where it is today. It's still kind of spooky, right? It's still kind of spooky. Now let's look at the unlims, because there's still hot cards, right? They're still good looking cards. They're still cool. We have an unlim heavy play 20. We have light play 35. Near mint 45, and then near mint 80. And it's quickly yeah. You're you know what, buy this one. Buy this mod play unlimited at 100,000, guys. Go do that. And if you do it, use my link, right? Yeah, no, don't buy that. Don't. I'm just thinking about this, like, dude, like, imagine somebody was like, oh yeah, you're right. I won't buy that because of your opinion right now. No, nobody's gonna buy that for 100,000. Get out of here, double man, you goober. But yeah, we got really cool stuff. You know, all the alties, they're really cool. Brow and Dark World Dealings are just gone, man. You know, good luck finding them. But hopefully you guys have them, right? You have, you know, this is one of your favorite decks from Tengu Plan format 2011. It's one of your favorite decks. You have it all max rarity. Cool. Good day for you, right? So that's sweet. So really cool stuff there. And last one that I wanted to look at was Snow. The secret rare is just going, gone. It's very, very close to being gone. We have 16 listings, 1.5 pages, $5, $5, $5, $6, $7, $8. Maybe you should buy this. It's not going to be secret. It probably won't be a super. It'll probably be a common in the deck. This is the highest rarity of this card. You know, there's one guy here with 15 of them at $15, and then it's 30. It's not that many pages. I would definitely recommend to go buy these cards while they're still down to all the way at $4 or $5. I would buy a play set. I would buy a set. I'd buy 2 sets. As we see here, the price, it's been $4 forever. Still, you can still get light play and near mint copies at $5 to $7 one play set. Whoever is the lucky boy to go get those at that play set, use my link. You like that? Use my link for everything. I'm gonna turn my link into a QR code and get it tattooed right here. That'll be a good idea. I probably won't do that, but hey, that'd be a good idea. Anyway, this is a long-winded video. We're almost at half an hour, so if you stuck around the whole time, you know, say something in the comments right now. Go down and be like, hey, right, or something. But yeah, that is everything for the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Do you like the Market Watch content? Do you guys want more of the Market Watch content? I like looking over the market. I'll do more Market Watch content, but you know, you guys gotta like it. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And as always, the affiliate link down below. It's in the description of all my videos. You guys know what it is by now. You just click on it, shop, check out. Costs you no extra. Directly supports the channel. You guys know the spiel. I already said it this video. I said it at the beginning. Why did I say it again? I don't know. Anyway, have a good day. Goodbye.